It's like we're working sweat labs.
Hey guys, so
what's up, guys?
I'm here with some cool people. I'm here with Rawnatty N8, who honestly is one of the coolest guys I've ever met. We haven't hung out much, but like
my
mad
sister,
cool and
my
so
sister
nice
from a different mister.
and so knowledgeable. Like, yeah. Did you get your teeth situated? Did you get the mercury out?
I did. I got this whole side of my mouth done, and still have to get this side done. So I'm saving up for that because it's probably going to be about $1,500. So it's $1,500 for this side, $1,500 for this side, and this is done by a biological dentist, holistic biological dentist. It's very important if you have amalgam, mercury fillings to get them done.
Why did you want them removed?
Well, for one, mercury is, I think, the #1, if not the second leading toxic substance known to mankind. And they put it in our mouths. They say it's safe for our mouths, but if you read any of the literature of these amazing dentists like Hal Higgins, It's All in Your Head, or Hal Huggins, I think it's Higgins. There's what was his name? Gosh, I can't remember his name. Back in the 20s, he did a lot of studies with rabbits and teeth. Either way, you don't want mercury fillings in your mouth. So if you get a filling, make sure it's a composite filling. A lot of dentistry, unless you have...
So is porcelain's obviously better.
Yep.
Plastic, all that stuff is better.
Better than
mercury. Mercury's the worst, the most dangerous, and the cheapest.
It's the cheapest.
And the most popular.
Yeah, so
dentists are still doing that today, aren't they?
Yeah, because if you have dental coverage, or I should say, say free healthcare, or you have coverage, the insurance companies are going to want to put the mercury fillings in there first because it's the cheapest. But it's not doing you anything good in the long run. And if any of you guys are seeing this and hearing this, you can do research about it, and it's incredible the amalgam wars that have been going on between the holistic style dentists and the allopathic style dentists, and the American Dental Association being in the middle. The American Dental Association says that it's healthy for us, it's not a big deal, it's not toxic. This is totally ridiculous.
I wonder why.
This is ridiculous. There's thousands of cases. Like, they have kids that have seizures, and they remove those amalgam fillings, and literally within 1 day their seizures stop.
I read about that.
Put the amalgam filling back in, seizures come back. It's incredible. There's thousands of studies out there.
By the way, I cured my sister's seizures with a plant-based diet, guys. My sister was having severe seizures, like up to 100 a day.
Grand mal seizures?
Oh, I don't know what that word means.
Gotcha. Like the really intense ones, the whole body convulses?
No, just like shaking for like
seizures.
20 to 30 seconds.
Jeez,
sometimes her neck would turn and her eyes would go in the back of her head and, frothing.
Yeah.
But she got them when she went into puberty, and she had them for many, many years. And then I became vegan, and I got her on the vegan diet, completely cured. Wow. The last 5 years of her life, she didn't have one fucking seizure. Okay, but now what is that film? It's called Root Cause. Root Cause.
And it was on Netflix, but they banned it from Netflix. You can buy it off YouTube.
You know why?
Yep, you know why. You can buy it off YouTube. Root Cause, and what that is about is it's about when people have a tooth that is, the tooth is basically dead. There's issues. They will drill down into the nerve and pack it full of this antibiotic material. But that at the end of the nerve, they say there's 3 miles. Each tooth is 3 miles of this microtubules, they call them, within our jaw.
The 3 miles are just in your mouth?
Yeah, just in the mouth. And that every single tooth is connected to an electric meridian through our entire body.
Dr. Sam taught me that.
Yeah, so each tooth is actually connected to a different organ. Just like, you can do reflexology through your hand, through your ear, through your eye, through your feet.
Yep.
Everything is a part of the whole. Yeah. So what happens is, this happened way back in the, 1800s or something. Very rich people didn't want to lose their tooth because it showed that they were poor, because the poor people would have their tooth yanked. So they started to do this root canal, which is basically taxidermy, and it's leaving a dead body part within your mouth. If the tooth is dead, you remove it. And you can get a bridge, you can do other things. If you do a root canal, some people are more susceptible to things than others, but a root canal is basically leaving a dead body part in. Like if you have a gangrenous
and
toe,
then it's making so it's dead, and then it's affecting every other part of your body.
100%. It's going through all these tubules, and so you could be this basically the movie, the film Root Cause is really incredible. It's this guy who, you know, got punched, cracked his tooth, he got a root canal, and then his life basically went to shambles after that. He was super tired, and he was trying every healing modality known to mankind. Urine therapy, fasting, all fruit diets, like everything, you know, sound healing, everything. Got the tooth removed, the root canal tooth removed, gone, done, healed. So root canals are extremely horrible. They should be removed. But see, if they come out saying how horrible that they are, then there's imagine the lawsuits, because there's hundreds of there's millions of people. I can't remember how many they do a month.
Well, yeah, well, imagine people waking up to the fact that when you eat animal products, you are destroying your health, the planet, the environment, everything. You are 1 in 2 people will get cancer, and it's mostly because of eating animal products. Imagine that really comes out in mainstream society.
My joke was, if we swallow our own saliva, like I did just there, we'll probably get cancer after 50 years of swallowing our own saliva, because like everybody's getting cancer.
1 in 2 people, 1 in 2. And that's now. Who knows, in 50?
But what cancer is just an imbalance in the system, and it's the body's way to contain these cells. This is some Palo Santo. You guys have ever heard of Palo Santo? Incense wood, spirit wood. It's not a blunt.
Knows a deal.
You know, it might kind of look like one.
We were burning that at sugarcane all day.
Yeah, so good. I could smell it when I was walking out.
Wait, you were just saying.
So, you know, I lost train of thought too.
No, so the cancer is the way of the body trying to protect it.
Yeah. So cancer is acidic cells. These cells are acidic, so the body contains it, puts a balloon over these cells. And what do we do when we get cancer? We're like, oh, let's go to the hospital. And what they do is they do a biopsy. They poke it. You know, imagine taking a needle and poking a water balloon. That stuff's gonna leach out too, right? So,
dude, I never thought of that.
Yeah, so you don't want to get it biopsied. What you want to do is you just want to clean up.
Why is everything so fucking backwards, Nate?
I know.
Why are doctors hurting people?
The way that I picture it, the reason why is, okay, if we go back to, I'm very spiritual, not like super hardcore religious, but if it is the situation that God's most beautiful, amazing angel, right, turned and fell, and we call him Satan or Lucifer, right? If that's the situation, and Lucifer was banned here on earth, then Lucifer is basically wanting to punish all of God's children. And that's what I'm seeing, because if you look around, literally the hand of Satan, in a sense, is everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Why would there be these things allowed? Why would we be allowing mercury to be put in that's going to mess up we're completely perfect. But that's messing with the CPU. This is the central processing unit of an organic computer. So if we mess with those circuitry through, you know, unnecessary means of...
So you think there's an evil force? Yeah.
100%.
You know what my theory is? My theory is that we are not from here. Can't be. We can't be from here. We're not comfortable in any temperature. We're just fucking it up. We're destroying the planet. So my theory is that we're half human, half alien, and we're sent here to destroy the planet. That's just my thing. People laugh at me, but
it might be the situation.
Nate's the only one who won't laugh at me.
Another thing that's kind of funny too is you picture Pangea. You ever heard of Pangea? Pangea is what they called the dirt clod that was on the planet before it split into different continents.
Oh,
so very possibly Pangea was at that right equator, you know, below the equator where we were all in the tropics, but then something happened and it shifted and we have these different continents, you know, so now we have people living, you know, high north or, you know, spread apart. And very possibly we could be hybrid. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
Are you a flat earther, Nate?
You know, I
am.
I don't like to call myself a flat earther.
It's a plane, Nate. It's a plane, Nate.
Yeah, you think about it, like this is another aspect of that darker force, because what they do to us in the
controlling the information.
Yeah, well, they right from before we are even able to critically think for ourselves, they say, this is the way it is, do not question the teacher, do not use your common sense. And so right there we're being programmed not to use our common sense.
Well, you sound like a flat earther.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, okay,
It's
I
flat.
forgot if that was confirmed.
It's flat. Like
It doesn't, to me, it's
actually,
not.
It actually doesn't really matter what shape.
That's what I
it
was just
is.
saying. To me, it doesn't matter, but when I heard that, when I realized it, when I accepted that truth, it helped me understand the world.
Yeah.
It helped me understand why I was lied
I mean,
to for so many years.
Maybe this is an amazing simulation. You know?
Oh, absolutely.
I love the simulation
Maybe we're
theory.
dreaming right now.
I love the simulation theory. But what's crazy is how...
Simulation theory, that freaks me out. So like an alien for each human?
How is any pond or lake act one particular way? It's flat.
Facts.
Like-
Because water takes the shape of every container that it's in.
Right. But it's always...
So why isn't it?
Yeah,
Gravity doesn't exist.
Why is it always...
If gravity exists, then why are there planes?
Yeah, why is it always flat?
How can a plane fly?
No matter where. Water always responds that way.
It's got engines.
Yeah, but a car has an engine. It can't fly.
How can I do that?
My take on like flat Earth is that like it's not necessarily
Dude, that's gravity?
Same thing.
That's gravity right there?
Gravity's
it's
holding
that
me
we
down,
don't
but I can
really,
lift
if you
my
really look
leg.
into it, we don't really have proof that it's round.
We don't have
Interesting.
proof that it's round.
All we have is what other people have told us.
Yes,
People told
yes.
them that people told them that they saw.
Right. Well, I think the lighthouse theory is a really crazy one too, because it's like you shouldn't be able to
See it after a certain distance.
right. If you're doing, you know, if there's spherical
Or even
geometry,
just being in,
or
just being in like Chicago or in New York and
Yeah.
being able to see across.
Across.
They wouldn't be able to build railroads.
Yeah.
Right.
Or skyscrapers.
Railroads,
Yeah, yeah.
all these things.
Why
And you
don't
know what's
engineers
amazing?
account for the curve of the Earth? It's
Yeah, the
always straight when
engineers.
they make it.
What's
Yeah,
amazing
all
is
straight pieces.
with this kind of
They're always straight.
information, we're
They don't
talking
have
to the
a
camera,
slight-
everybody's
slight
sharing
curve
pieces of their
for the roads
minds,
to be
and so
like
it's helping a lot of people wake up to these
I'm not saying
different
that everything, like,
aspects,
flat, like,
because these are things that we don't question. I mean, it
If you
took
were
me
never told the Earth was
months
round, would you
to
ever
basically
even,
let
like,
go
look that up?
of
Like,
the
your eyes,
ball
all
theory.
this does is just say,
You
like,
know,
yeah,
like
shit's flat.
There's
it
so
was-
many things I want to ask
maybe
you. I'm
the
sorry.
sky-
It was months. I
Why are
mean,
we
I
talking
was-
about flat Earth here?
I was
Hold
depressed.
on. Wait.
I was depressed.
You're depressed?
Of
Yeah,
course,
of course.
you know,
Because your whole
you're like-
life.
You're like, no, I know they lie.
What else is a lie?
I know they lie about everything, but wait, we're
Is
not.
my
on a-
name even Nate? I don't even fucking know.
But then
yeah.
you start to watch, like, I like Eric Dubé. Eric
Oh
Dubé,
my god, my ex-boyfriend was obsessed with Eric
think
Dubé.
Dubé
I've
has
seen
great-
so many of his stuff.
great information. And, like, okay, so when I was 11 years old,
And you like David Icke too?
I used to really be into David Icke.
I've seen him talk.
Did ya?
12 hours straight, Nate. He didn't go to the bathroom. He
Yeah.
didn't take a break.
Yeah, he's.
Can we get back on track? Hold
Yeah,
on.
get on back on track. You have to edit this part out.
This video is about dental stuff. Hold on. We're talking about the dentist. So now Nate is getting his fillings removed, or you did already?
Yeah, getting them removed.
Not yet.
I have this side done. Look at.
Okay, can you just tell me, because I didn't
all
have
done.
mine done yet, because I went to the dentist. She said I shouldn't take it. She was a holistic dentist. She said I shouldn't take it out because this is the only tooth that is not destroyed, because it has the mercury in there.
Right.
I got really scared, but I know mercury has to get out of my body, so I'm getting
Does
it
she
done.
remove them?
She does.
Does
She's
she-
gonna be really expensive.
Does she have the dam and everything? She does like the vacuum.
She does it, but I only found one person that does the stuff that the light, diamond light. So I found that person. They're really expensive, but I'm gonna go to them. I was just nervous because my teeth are all fucked up. By the way, guys, okay, so we're both raw vegans here. Just a heads up, if you are raw vegan and you're eating dates and dried mangoes and a lot of dried fruit, you can't do that. But please brush and floss afterwards. Swish with water or eat a cucumber
Swish
or
with water. Swish with water.
Celery.
At least 30 minutes after you eat. Don't brush. You know, if you're eating citrus fruits and stuff, you could swish with water.
oh, don't brush after citrus.
Yeah, because it softens the enamel. You want to wait 30 minutes. That's what they say. But swish with water for sure. Swish with water. And you know, the primates, what they do is they eat a lot of sugary fruits like the bananas.
And they eat grass?
And then they eat grass or leafy greens after to remineralize and
That's
neutralize
what
the
Ashley, Miss Naturally Ashley taught me on the ride up here,
Yeah.
to eat a cucumber or celery afterwards.
afterwards.
But I went, so I'm raw vegan for 8 years. I went for 7 years
Yeah.
eating dates like it was fucking my job.
Yeah.
And dried mango, that was my candy.
Yeah.
Fucked up my teeth real bad.
Because you
My
didn't,
enamel.
you didn't wash them up, huh?
Never.
Yeah.
Nature's gonna take care of it.
And you
but guess
picture-
what? This dried shit is not natural.
No, and you
Yeah.
picture, I mean, even a date, right? It's sugar paste and there's stuff happening.
Do you
Bacteria
have
starting
any
to grow.
other tips and tricks for people that are on a raw vegan lifestyle that want to just make sure they have really good
dental
got really
care?
got really quiet. Yeah, really good hygienic dental
care?
situation.
I would say we only get one set of teeth. That's kind of like we got gypped on our design. We should keep growing teeth like the sharks. So, you know, if you're
Wait, did you say the creator made a mistake with our design?
I think we kind of
aliens
I think
that created
I
us?
think we could have had better shoulders. I think we could
My shoulders? I
I think
don't
we could
know.
have had better knees, and we could have had teeth that keep growing.
The knees are fucking
Because our teeth, so we have so many processed things in our life, and dried fruits and stuff are super concentrated
We
sugar.
didn't know we were going to do that. Though.
Right, exactly. So if we were back to nature, completely back to nature, which is really tricky to picture, like we'd have to be in the garden, you know, because some people believe back to nature is hunting and fishing, you know, but I think possibly that was before the fall of mankind, or after, I'm sorry, after the fall of mankind. But no, I think the best thing to do, what I like to do, is I just like to rinse my mouth out really good every time I eat. Maybe if you really are enjoying the flavor, enjoy the flavor for 5 minutes and then rinse your mouth out with
every
water.
time. Oh, I never do that.
Yeah, rinse it out.
Yeah.
After sugarcane juice, it's so much sugar, and all that sugar gets in the cracks and crevices, and then there's things happening in there. See, this is things happening right here. See my hands? This is things happening in there, and stuff happens. You know, the bacteria is starting to do their thing and grow and poop and
such a good tip. Okay, so guys, this is Rawnatty Nate. As you can see, I just gave you a little taste of what he knows and the knowledge he spreads. And so I'll leave his channel below. I'll leave a link to one of his videos right here. And I just thank you so much, Nate, for sharing some knowledge.
Love you guys.
And see you guys soon.
Thanks for having me on.
Bye.